Today I'm going to show you how to use your Chromebook to film a video or take a picture. Now if you don't have a Chromebook but you have a mobile device such as a laptop, there will be a webcam on there. You just have to figure out how to find it. But most devices have a built-in web camera. If you can do Google Meet through me, you should be able to have a built-in web camera. You just have to find it. So on a Chromebook, after you've logged in, going to go down bottom left here, there's this circle. It's called the launcher. So I'm going to click the circle and it launches not very much, in fact. You get a white search bar and then you get some little bubbles here that tell you what's been opened lately. And then it's giving me this arrow that says open me, open me. So I'm going to open it. And what it shows you that on this Chromebook, it's got all these things. Now, I might have more icons than you because my account is associated with way more um, applications, and you might have 2 or 3 or 5. It doesn't matter. And if you scroll down here, there's little dots, and it'll show you all the stuff that's on this Chromebook currently associated with your account. Now, right here is the camera. But let's say you have trouble looking at icons. What you can do up here is if you type web camera, you'll see whatever comes up with these words that kind of fit web camera. So I have camera and I have Kaizena. Now you might have Kaizena because I've installed Kaizena. It's associated with my account. You might just have camera, but there it is. We're going to click web camera. Ignore the stuff down here because this goes onto the internet. We don't want the internet. We want this camera. So I'm going to click the camera, and what's going to pop up in the middle of your screen is a little rectangle camera. So you can see me there because I'm projecting this. If you want it to look bigger, you would just maximize the window, top right, right here. And now it's bigger. You get some options on the right-hand side. You get video, you get photo, and you get a square. Okay, so we're interested in taking a video or taking a photo. On the left-hand side over here, you'll see a whole bunch of other options. Now I'm going to ask you, I'm not going to explain them to you. You're going to play with them when you have some free time. I could explain these to you, but right now, the basics is to open up your camera and you can either take video or photo. So I'm on photo, we're going to take a photo. And it's just like any other cellular device. There's a big button here, smile for the camera, take a photo, and it goes click, right? Okay, and my photo is down here. Now I'm not really sure where to look, so my eyes might be pointing too up. Anyways, let's say we're going to take a video. So I'm going to click it to video, and your screen changes slightly, but now you have a little red button here. That's your start recording button. So I'm going to start recording. Just make a test. Hey guys, right now I'm teaching you how to use your webcam to make a recording on your Chromebook. And then I stop. All right, now down at the bottom here is everything that you've taken on this Chromebook. So right now, if I click it, I see my video here and I see my photo here. Now, the Chromebook recognizes numbers and it uses numbers to title everything. So right now, my image is called IMG 20200403122741. I'm never going to be able to find that again when I'm looking for it. So you're going to go up here, and this is so important. You have to rename the file to something that you will be able to use in the future. So if it's a math sheet and it's page 156, you would put math sheet, page 156. If it's a social assignment and it's chapter 7, you would say social assignment, chapter 7. Something where you can associate it again and find it. So for this one, I'm going to put test picture Chromebook. All right, and press enter. And then for my video, again, it's got VID and a whole bunch of numbers, and that's not going to be able to understand that. So I'm going to put test video Chromebook. All right, once I'm done that, I'm going to close this little window. That's my gallery, and then I'm actually going to close also my camera. So I'm back to my screen now. And now you're thinking, okay, somewhere on this computer are those 2 files that I just saved. Well, where are they? Again, you have to go down to your launcher, and you're going to look for the icon that says Files. Now, because I've done this, my Files is already down here. But if you can't find it, again, open it up. Oh, don't do that. you can't find it, I accidentally pressed a button. You don't want to go on the internet. You're going to click Files. And here's your Files icon. Don't go down here because that's the internet. You want to be in your Chromebook. There's your Files icon. It's a little folder. And you're going to get this little window. So it says these are your files. Your pictures and your photo and your video are going to be in your downloads, which is right here. Okay, there it is, my test video and my test picture. Here's the problem with this downloads folder. It's going to get deleted as it gets more and more full. So you have to move these files into your actual drive because right now they're not in your drive, they're on this Chromebook. So I'm going to click on my test video. I don't want to open it, I just want to highlight it. And I need to move this into my Google Drive, which is down here. Okay, so I'm going to click and I'm going to drag it. Now, if you see, if I drag it, I can put it into any one of these folders, but I want it in my Google Drive. And if you can see, it turns blue, all right? And when it turns blue, that means I know I'm in my Google Drive. I'm going to let go. And down at the bottom here, it says test video Chromebook copied to folder. Now, I have it on my, I've opened up my Google Drive. I'm just going to close that so you don't get confused. All right, I'm going to go back to my downloads and I'm going to do the same thing with my picture. So I drag it and it says copy to my drive, dismiss. Now that you know they're copied to your drive, you're able to delete these. You don't have to, but eventually they'll go away. So if you're concerned about getting confused because there's going to be too many files here, what you can do is you can right click, 2 fingers on the right hand side of your touchpad and delete. And it says, are you sure that you want to delete test video Chromebook? Yes, I'm sure, so I'm going to delete it and it's gone. I'm going to do the same thing with my picture. I'm going to delete it, and it's gone. Okay, now you can close out of there. Now you're thinking, oh, okay, now Miss Ma wants me to upload that math assignment, a picture of it, into her classwork assignment in Google. Where do I find it? So if we go to your drive, which is the little triangle here, it should pop up right here. Now, if it doesn't, so right now it just doesn't. This one is, here's one, there's my test picture. But let's say you can't find it. If you click into recent, recent means what you've just finished. So if I click recent, I should see, here's my test picture and here's my test video. Now, you see doubles because I was doing it before I started recording. But there they are. Now when you go to upload your file, you can find it in your drive. And the reason you can find it is because you called it something that you are familiar with or that you can associate with that assignment. So what I want you to do is play around with your web camera. It might take a while to figure out where to look, how to speak properly, how to position things, but you can't do it wrong. And the more you practice, the better you'll get at it.